Look at this.
What's that? That's what he get. You over here talking to me. Tell Alicia to go home. You on here getting mad at T pages from the shit you do. Telling people that she got an alcohol problem. That's nobody's business to know if she has a drinking problem. You got a powdered donut problem. Your mouth always going to the side. Sitting sideways. Looking like Bobby Brown.
Damn it, trying to what happened to everybody?
Cause it's Tuesday. It's full.
I know.
Yeah. You in the same state I'm in, buddy. I keep pressing the wrong button. You're not about to get no viral out of me. You ain't coming up here. You can stay down there in them comments.
Which one you think the mama?
The mama? Mm-hmm. That one?
Yeah. That's the one I just talked to them.
I think you showed me that picture already.
But if you want, whenever you ready to get your hair done, for real,
I need my hair done. Well, though, I'm gonna wait till the winter time. You're not that far. You're not that far. You think you untouchable, but you're very touchable. I don't want no dreads.
I know. They just clicked on it.
Oh.
Braids.
No, I want boho braids.
I see. If she can do it, she might can.
Just tell her, just ask her how much she want. No, I got it. While he over here thinking that nobody got no family, nobody got nobody behind nobody, just because I don't put them on, they don't have to be on camera. Just know that I got people. And you a man. So I'm gonna let a man handle you. Coming over here. Crying on live. Leave my mama alone. Leave my mama alone. Leave her alone. Shit. Ain't no grown man. I ain't never seen no grown man do that. Ain't no grown man gonna sit on here and be crying because somebody is sending your mom some messages. You on here crying. About to bust a blood vessel. That's what he was doing. Yeah, I seen that too. Your mama wiping your tears off your face. Boy, get out of here.
face like he was having a season. Dude just dipped out.
Keep coming over here. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. You messing with me. Oh, see, they was dead. Now you spoke them up now. Go ask to ride one. Hold on, y'all. Give me just a second. Y'all can talk amongst yourselves for a second. Give me just a moment. Just a moment. All right, I'm back. He want to come over here and say that I'm obsessed. Obsessed with what? What am I obsessed with? When someone's obsessed with something, you have to have something that somebody wants to be obsessed. Okay? Like, I'm going to just put it out there. When Chris Brown first came out in 2004, 5, whenever he came out, you can say I was obsessed with Chris Brown. Sure was. Yeah, absolutely. I was obsessed with that man. Yup. Yeah. That's obsessed. Obsessed means I'm obsessed with the color pink. Obsessed is I'm obsessed with shoes. You know what I'm saying? I'm obsessed with nails. I'm obsessed with wigs because I want that. I don't want nothing of you, bro. You brought this on yourself. You can't handle nobody like me. That's why you keep coming over here talking about let's have a real conversation. I don't want to have no conversation with you. And you know what? That's true. He do. We love TikTok Shop. We love TikTok Shop. Thank you guys so much for the taps. He thinks that every woman on this app wants him, bruh. You couldn't even buy my toilet paper, like I said. And that's true. And that's true. His chat gasses him up. All those desperate women, all those older women over there, gasses him up. Talking about, man, I got grown men that want to be in my shoes. No, they don't. No grown man wants to be in your shoes no grown man wants to be living with their mom. Well, the men that I know, they'll rather stay with their homie or sleep in their car or something before they go back to their mama house. Their mama house is the last place that they want to go. Point blank period. A real man. They not going to be proud to be up in their mama house. And they definitely not going to bring no woman to their mama house. What are they proud of?
I turned 20. I had to leave my mama house.
Now I want to know what are they proud of? Can somebody help me understand? I want to know what they proud of. Because he get on here lying. That man said he's sober. Sober means you're sober over everything. That means no alcohol, no rugs, no nothing. He's an inspiration to who?
You might as well just end your life.
What?
You might as well just end it because they talking stupid.
An inspiration to what? To them? Oh yeah, they all delusional. Telvin should not be an inspiration to no woman in their 40s. Cause that's the age range that he has. He don't got no young women over there. All his supporters are older women in their 40s and 50s. And how can he be an inspiration to women that's older than them? For you to be an inspiration, you will have to do something to inspire somebody. Like getting a job. That's when I'll be proud. When he come on here and say, hey y'all, guess what, chat? Guess what, chat? Guess what, chat? I got a job today, chat. I got a job today. You know what I'm saying? Your boy got a job. That's when I'll clap. That's when I'll be proud. I'm not going to be proud of somebody that says they don't want to get a real job. That this is their job. I'm not going to be proud of somebody that doesn't want to better themselves. Oh, Cleo. To be honest, I think Cleo was just trolling. I think Cleo was just trolling. I think she was just trolling to get under Alicia's skin. Because like I said, that's how Dallas women are. I feel like, because that's how Dallas women are. I feel like she was doing that to get under Alicia's skin because Alicia is so insecure about herself. Exactly. Thank you. Thank you, Mini Boss. She was showing how easy it is to get under Alicia's skin. So easy. All I gotta do is talk to Telvin. What you doing? You got 59 cents.
How you saying it?
Cause I look. Hey y'all, you back? He came on here again. Talking about, can we have a real conversation? Absolutely not. Cause when you tried to have a real conversation with him, he was acting like, he wasn't being real with y'all. So now you come over here again. Yes. Oh, I hate that your page is banana because I want you to come up here. Yes, girl. He came up here and he said, you tripping. You're obsessed. Duchess, let's have a real conversation. No, I ain't having no conversation with you. Because when we was in Yaya's live, you could have had that real conversation with me then. When they told you to apologize, you should have did that then. But you want to listen to your Delulu supporters and they said that, oh, don't apologize. But now you want to have a conversation with me, telling me I'm obsessed. Nah. Like I said earlier, he brought out the old Duchess. So until tomorrow, I'm on your ass all day today, all night, until I feel like going to bed. And I don't care. Call it what you want. Like Yaya said, We don't mess with nobody until they mess with us. And I never go over there. He can never say that I'm in his live, in his comments, or nothing like that. He can never say that. I don't go over there messing with Alicia. I don't go over there messing with none of them. I scroll on the live and I may screenshot whatever I need and I'm gone. I'm on the outside looking in. I don't ever go in his live talking and being disrespectful. But he want to come over here and think that he can control my live and that everybody gonna be like, hey, Telvin, take your behind back to your side. There's no reason for you to want to have a conversation with me. For what? Because you know that I'm about to come out there on Friday. Now I may come out there with my man and my brother, and you gonna have to stand 10 toes down on what you saying? Yeah. Don't try to have a conversation with me now. Especially, y'all seen it. Wifey, y'all seen it. Trouble Man said he in Houston. Yeah, we going. Yeah, we going. Yeah, we going. We there. We're there Friday. Yep. We making an extra stop. It was only to go to look at this car and to go check on his mom and come back. Yeah, now we have a second thing to do. And when a man says that they doing something, it's gonna happen. Women, yeah, we might, yeah, woochie bam bam bam, and then back out of it. But when a man says, yeah, we about to do this, it's up from there. I can't stop him. I can't stop him. I can't. And y'all just heard my brother say shit. I'm sad I can't go. And I'm like, what you mean you can't go? You know I can't leave. I'm like, no, he's in Houston. Oh, that's a different story. You in the same state, bruh. You not far.
Oh, this the other house. This the backyard.
And y'all did all that?
I'm on my back up.
Oh my.
Okay, I'm on my back up. Won't let me breathe.
Yeah, girl, he said he came in here.
He said what now?
He came in here.
He said what now?
Yeah, he came in here, started laughing. First he said I'm obsessed. And I'm like, never. Then he said, you tripping. I'm like, no, I'm not. Why are you in here? So my mod, she was ready to you know what I'm saying? She was ready to get him up out of here. But I was like, no, let him sit in here. Let him be in here. So then he said, Duchess, now let's have a real conversation. I'm like, absolutely not. Because when you was over there on, and Texas gal can vouch too, after I say this, I said no, when you was over there with Yaya and she was trying to have a real conversation with you, you was acting like you didn't want to have one. You was acting like you didn't want to have a real conversation. But now, apparently, since people was telling you that, yeah, Duchess said that she coming out there on Friday. Yeah, I am. And Texas gal can vouch. Remember that time, Texas gal, that Joe and Charles pissed off Trouble Man so bad that he was looking at flights and I had to zoom in on his face and y'all was like, that man is mad. Like he was looking up flights like he was ready to go. Well, the same thing happened tonight. I told him what Telvin was doing. He was fucking with me and this and that and the third. And guess what he said? He said, oh yeah? He in Houston? We going. He said, we going. He didn't put the going part because he's at work and he was mad. But yeah, I showed that. You remember that too, Minnie? Yeah. I showed that. I showed that to everybody. I said, well, now I can't do nothing about it because once Trouble Man says that, yeah, we going, it's over with. And then after that, I tried to calm everything down. And I even texted him and said, you know what, babe, let's just, you know what, he's not worth it. He's not worth it. It's cool. But after what he did in Yaya's live, oh yeah, fuck all that. We going now. Because in Yaya's live, he was basically saying he said what he said, and he intended what he meant. Yes, he disrespected me. Now he keeps coming back and forth. Now he wants to have a conversation with me. No, you ain't having no conversation with me. I don't want no conversation with you. Because when you have the opportunity to have one, you basically said that you meant what you said. When you said what you said, you meant what you said. You meant everything like that. Yeah, he just came in here maybe, 15 minutes ago. And so that's why I said, I'm no longer going to entertain you. Just be ready on Friday. Just be ready on Friday. And now my brother wants to come along. So just be ready Friday, bro. And you're going to have to answer to these men. They going to ask you the same questions that Yaya asked you. And you're going to have to step in front of these men and say what you said. Say what you meant. And it's all going to be on live. So yeah, he came in here. He going to come back in here. He been coming back and forth all damn night, y'all.
Yeah, I was trying to calm that. What you could be doing to that person's, relationship by trying to insinuate that something. He kept saying, well, she know what was said. Well, I said, I'm asking what was said. And do you have proof of that? He didn't want to go there with that. But my thing about it is that, this is the internet. People troll all day, but people get hurt from trolling all the time off this Facebook and YouTube internet. That guy that just got unalived out there in Las Vegas because him and this dude kept having run-ins with each other. This shit gets real serious off this internet. Sometimes people don't really take all that stuff as joking and games and stuff like that, especially when you start talking about each other's families and bringing up people's kids and some more stuff. That's the reason why me and you we don't speak on kids. I'm not saying that I've never gotten into it with anybody. I've never talked about people's kids and some more shit, because I have. But also they done discuss, they done said that stuff about mine. It's inappropriate. It's not okay. It'll never be okay. People get hurt that way. And when you have to go as low as calling people's mamas and bringing their mamas in some shit, or talk about people's kids, saying what they look like, what they don't look like, and it's like, it's not a good look. It's not a good look. It's definitely just not a good look.
And we also said, y'all, we even said whoever did go to his mother, shame on them. That was not right. We even said that.
I said that.
But like he said, if he would just
whoever contacted his mom.
Bitch, you wrong. It's just that simple. This is when you take shit too far, because at the end of the day, he a grown man. He gonna do what he want to do. At the end of the day, you don't never contact people's loved ones and stuff. I don't never bring up nothing to do with Bossy's kids. I don't bring up Telvin's kids. I don't bring up none of that shit because I don't want nobody mentioning mine. But what I will say is, if you're doing something if you're doing something that's not motherly, then I might speak about you as an adult, of you not doing what you is supposed to do as a parent. I'm talking on you, but never call a child, ever, never. Right, it's boundaries. It's boundaries to this thing. So I know whoever called his mom, I'll talk about Tevin all day, because this is I'll talk about Tevin all day. Come on, go with your mom. Cause you whining, baby. Come on. and I'm on live right quick. You could talk about people. We talk about him because this is what he do in order to be able to get his money. But her, it's uncomfortable. I don't like it because my mama I don't want nobody talking about my mama. I know how I would take that shit. And I know what I would feel and how I would feel if somebody contacted my mama. I know.
Like I said, I lost my mom. So everybody knows how I feel about mom. You feel me? I would never disrespect anybody's mama. I would never do that. I don't care how much I don't like you. I don't care how much I despise you. I would never go and message a woman about her grown son because that's not my place. You know what I'm saying? I would never go to nobody's mother at all, period. I stay in my lane. What I find is what I find. That's it. I'm not in nobody's inbox. I'm not doing any of that. I'm not, that's just not what I do. That's not my MO. You know what I'm saying? And I even said that. I said, that's wrong. And we never talked about his kids or nothing like that. We talked about his actions towards his kids. When they was in the hotel room bumping it up, we talked about that.
It's a topic of conversation. They went live. They've been beefing with each other. It's what everybody else said. It's what every other T-Page said. It's whatever every podcast person has brought up. The viewers, we're speaking the same. I don't know why we're just the focus of this whole fucking thing. That's wild as fuck to me. When everybody has been really talking about this shit. I don't understand why we're the focus of this shit. This is crazy. It's wild as fuck to me. And I don't know why some old ass shit is brought up about what was said on a Snapchat, a back chat, a fuck chat, a me chat, a they chat, a fuck you chat. I don't know why all that shit is being brought up because that shit, if you don't got proof of it, it ain't even no reason in bringing that shit the fuck up. Other than to steer some shit up because you don't like what somebody is saying. And like I told Telvin, if you had came into the live and just would have sat and listened to the live, you would have heard me and Duchess say that you didn't say anything. It was your people in your chat that said something. What we're talking about is you don't control your chat. You only want to control your chat when they talking to you. You don't want to control your chat when they spinning narratives and putting you in some bullshit or trying to conquer up some fabricated ass lie. You don't tell your chat. See, I'll operate different. If my people in my chat is cutting the fuck up and spinning narratives and lying and shit, I'm gonna be like, don't say that shit. And even if you own my shit, I'm gonna tell you watch your mouth and that you won't hear with me. Cause what Yaya like to do, my shit has always been allegedly and probably, maybe. Cause I don't know Telvin. I don't sleep with Telvin. Telvin don't sleep with me. I don't sleep with Alicia. I'm not gay. I don't know nothing. My bad.
Don't say that.
Oh, sorry.
We love TikTok, y'all.
But I'm just saying that I'm not a part of that rainbow community shit at all. I don't knock people and who they love, but I'm entitled to what I like. So I don't go, I don't go throwing stones at glass houses. I don't, not when I live in one. And I'm not gonna speak something. If something happened in my life and I was ever in the rug community, then I would just say that. I've never been on that shit. So I don't know. I can't tell you. I can just tell you about family, but I can't tell you nothing personally. Right? So I don't know. Why we blog him is because of what he put. Now, if he want to be on here and on some SSI entertainment stuff, then we gonna get that. Just like tonight, we gonna clock that T. It's just that simple. So he said he understood that tonight. He said that he had no problems with the T pages. But it seems like every time he go live, he's super mad at us for whatever reason. He's the only one spitting fire at us every day. So
hold on, wait, y'all. So why didn't he have that energy with Grip when Grip went off and went off on Alicia? Told Alicia to shut the hell up and this and that. You know what I'm saying? She don't need to be telling you nothing. You don't gotta, you know what I'm saying? He didn't have none of that energy that he having with me, with Grip, when she basically said, why are you asking that? Why you at, you know what I'm saying? F you, F her. You don't need to be asking her for nothing or whatever. But he was just sitting there laughing. He just sat there and laughed about it. He didn't be like, Grip, now, watch your mouth and whatever, and this and that and the third. He laughed at that and still battled with Grip. But you got all this to say about me. Bro, get off the gas. You know what I'm saying? We only talking about what you put on and what you do on live. You know what I'm saying? We're not there with you.
That's cool, but you got to remember these bloggers, us, we all gas and no brakes because that's just what we do. You know, for you got to put the brakes on that shit, because if you don't, then we're gonna blog everything that you do that you don't want out after you think about it and you wake up in the morning, like he's done recently, where he's had to kind of fix some of the things that he's said. So that's when you gotta put brakes on what you say. But see, us as bloggers, it's all gas and no breaks for us. We gonna continue to post, continue to have conversation panels and everything about it, because that's what we do. But you, as the content creator, you got to put brakes on the shit that you put out. You got to think about what you're doing before you do that. You know what I'm saying? Everything ain't always like, stop selling your soul to the devil is what I'm saying. Stop doing that shit. And Alicia's a woman, you know what I'm saying? So it's so hard for women already. You know, we go through so much already. Our body go through all these changes. She still got a lot of more changes to go through, in life. You know what I'm saying? So, we just go through the channels of life. Not that the men don't go through channels of life, but we give birth, we have kids, we go, postpartum. We do all kind of like menopause. I mean, we go through all that kind of stuff. We just do. So the fact that she just chooses to just continue to just keep like letting herself be disrespected online, it's just hard to watch sometimes. I said that in one of the videos I did. I said, y'all go find this shit hard to watch. Like, it just makes me cringe, because I swear to God, the kind of female I am, I would have handed Telvin his ass. On God, I would have. It would have been, because I'm too dominant for that kind of shit. Ain't no way you gonna disrespect me like that, and I ain't gonna get on your head about that shit. And you think you tough, but I mean, man, cool, man. She's just so timid and so scared, and she got a little voice in her, and I don't understand. And she gets loud when the camera's on, but then I don't know, and some more shit. He tells you to get out of his face, you get in his face. He tells you to move, you come back, you rub all this, like, it's sickening. He laying down, he want to go smoke. She got to lay on top of him and smell his fucking breath. It's weird to me. It's the clingy shit. It's the jealousy stuff. It's being obsessed with shit. Now, his girl is who is obsessed. It ain't us. You understand what I'm saying? She's the one that is like that. It ain't got nothing to do with us. We don't know that man. We just don't know that man. Not at all. We don't know that man. We just blog that shit. That's it. You know what I mean? And let me tell you something. And I told everybody this, and this is what I would be doing if I was him. He can't do this with me, but he might could do this with another blogger. See, my grandmother used to tell me, make sure you got everybody in every profession. You know what I'm saying? You could get them in. Make sure you got a lawyer. Make sure you got a doctor. Make sure you got a nurse. Make sure you got, you know what I'm saying, a financial person somewhere that's good with some numbers and some more shit. A couple of people that can, handle some business for you when you need to. And so instead of beefing with the bloggers, he should have his favorite bloggers that he could always push content through, that he needs something to get out. That's how you network. You don't network by just beefing with everybody and got a problem with everybody and some more shit. That's not how you grow on this app. And that's the reason why nobody really gets the kind of money that they will want to get on here. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, check this out. Auntie Jail do. because she learns how to work the system. She's learned how to work TikTok in order to get to where she needs to go. And she knows she got to love on her supporters. She knows she can't be beefing with nobody on this thing. She only get at who get at her. And she stick with the script. She dance, she sings, she chills, she take people out with her, she give back, and some more shit. That's called good content. That's what TikTok love. That's why her money is long like that. It's a difference. On some SSI entertainment shit, and it don't work. Now Auntie Jill, like, she can always hit up Yaya. I was a part of her A team. I got to get back over there and be a part of her A team. But when I was a part of her A team, I was always over there in her chat. She could always hit me up and say, "Hey niece, I need you to put this up there for me," and I would have did that. It's called networking. You understand what I'm saying? You not building to tear shit apart. You building to get bigger.